Hello and welcome, my beautiful mermaids and mermen, my fellow Pisces, my sea sponges of the sea. This is our Pisces daily vibe from our guides message for November the 7th. Now, let's see what we've got. Starting off with our first card, we have been given the card Authority. And clashes with the boss or a challenge to your power will compel you to respond. Choose peaceful solutions if you can. So today could be a day for some of you where you may be locking horns with somebody in the office or at work. Maybe your supervisor or your boss is pushing your buttons, and you may have to bite your tongue a little bit and step back. Don't allow yourself to get caught up in the heat of the moment. Think about that tarot card, that strength card, when we get this, that we need to be mindful of how we speak, because words are things we can't take back. So sit back, listen to the side of the story, and try not to push a situation too far. Know your limitations and set up those boundaries and be careful. Now, with that comes in the King of Cups, and this King of Cups is the ideal mate, ideal catch. But also he's kind, compassionate, understanding, and he still carries authority, even though he is this personality. And I do think that if some of you do have a clash with your boss, you might be quite surprised as to how they react. They may be going through a bad time, a personal time of their own, where they may be more compassionate and understanding to a cause. However, you may be stepping up and taking on the power of this. And this is about getting some wise advice from somebody that's maybe reining you in and saying, you know what, been there, done it, have the mettle for it. Let me tell you how you can get around this. So take the advice of somebody. It could be a colleague, could be somebody that you know closely linked to a situation similar. But you may go in there and you may be baited, as they say, you feel baited and you feel like you're ready to go charging in there and let the powers be know how you feel and what you're going to say. But pull back on those reins, because you may find that the boss is going to be a lot more understanding than you ever thought that he would be. So remember, as I say with the Strength card, you can catch more bees with honey than you ever will with vinegar. So think about your approach today if you're dealing with a boss or a supervisor or somebody in authority. Coming in next, we have the card Unfolding, and it says access to greater prosperity is opening up for you. But it's opening up slowly, okay? You are growing as you learn more and keep expanding. So, and the more you learn, the more you expand, and it's a slow progress here. However, it's really interesting because we get the Eight of Wands, which is fast-moving energy. So I think you're going to get this slow period is going to pass. I think you're going to find that success is coming in, and then the momentum's going to pick up. And I always say to people, sometimes it comes in increments, and a small win is still a win, okay? So I think that, you're going to be very busy in the near future. I think this is opening up, and the minute it does, you're going to see greater prosperity coming in, and you're going to be expanding and moving quite quickly. This is a card of speed. This is a card of, things coming in very fast. I always say tie up those bootlaces, because you're going to be hitting the ground running. Now, the other thing is something could happen very suddenly. There could be a relationship you're in, because sometimes this refers to the wands of Cupid. And so maybe you've met somebody, and it's been a slow sort of progress in a relationship, and then all of a sudden, bang, it explodes, and then commitment is made. Okay. You could also be planning a trip, a flight somewhere, because these arrows refer to travel and air travel. Now, coming in next, we have the Real Passion card, and it says stop wasting time in dead-end jobs and find your true passion. It's fine to experiment, but don't settle for less than you truly deserve. So you could be, and it shows a relationship here, so you can take it as a relationship if you want in the graphics. Lots of readers just read the graphics and go and fly by that, and I do all of that as well. But this card is referring to not settling in a relationship or a dead-end job. Okay, so, you know, you may have really pushed yourself very hard. You could have been in a one-sided relationship, pulling dead weight uphill, wanting things to work, and really at the end of the day, you can't see the forest for the trees. So this is a card that says you're coming to the realization you're not going to do this anymore. You're not going to take those burdens on anymore. You're worthy of better. So you're moving forward here, and don't settle for less than you truly deserve. Okay, whether it's in a job, whether it's in, I mean, maybe here you're going to step up and say, you know, if things can't work out and I'm not being paid for what I feel I deserve, you may be thinking that you're not going to settle for that. And this could be where this conversation could be coming in for some of you as well. Now, coming in at the end, we've got many choices, and it says you have options, even if you don't see them right now. Get creative and look around. So it wants me to pull another card. I forget that these cards come up here. To pull another card that could come in with this many choices card. Now let's see what we've got here. Okay. What we've got here is gestures. So you may be asked to help someone out, or you may need a hand. Give deserved praise to others, and you will receive recognition too. So there's going to be lots of choices here that you're going to have to make. And are you making this choice to help someone else and give someone else a hand up, right? So you might be thinking about something here where you're looking around at a situation and you're going to say, you know what? You know, you could be receiving recognition, or you might be wanting to help someone else. So there's choices here being made, okay? You just can't see them. There's options here coming into you, and right now they're not visible to you. So you need to be creative and start looking at different things now, things from a different perspective and angle. What we've got coming in with that is the Six of Wands, and that's victory for all the hard work you've put out there. Okay, this is victory for hard work and effort. Getting recognition. We said that here. Receiving recognition too. So you could be receiving recognition for the hard work, something that you've applied your energy to. And it can be anything. You could be, you know, getting a accommodation. You could be getting an award. You could be getting a degree if you went to school. But you could be getting that pat on the back saying, you know what, we respect you. We know that you're an asset to us, and we want to keep you here. Okay, there's lots of ways of reading this card, but this is a great card saying all the work that you put into something, you're going to see the rewards coming back. So this is amazing. So I also want to pull cards here just to see what's happening here. We've got competition, okay? We've got protection, and we've got go for it, okay? So you don't be afraid to go after your goals here. Don't be afraid to step up and defend yourself, but be mindful of how you speak and how you convey that information out there. You may feel as though you have to compete to hold your head above water today. That's okay. You're going to put your best foot forward. Well, my beautiful, beautiful mermaids and mermen, this is our reading for our daily vibe message from our guides for today. And I wish you a beautiful remainder today, a happy, healthy, prosperous, and successful one. And always know, my beautiful, beautiful Pisces, that I stand in this circle of love and life for you. And I'll see you soon.